All right, moving on. The growing popularity of so-called kid influencers is raising questions about the potential impact of sharing children's lives online. These social media stars promote products on Instagram and make millions posting short video blogs known as vlogs. A recent study found about 1 in 3 American kids between the ages of 8 and 12 aspire to be either a vlogger or a YouTuber.
Forbes reports the highest paid YouTube star last year was 7-year-old Ryan, who earned $22 million in just 12 months, people. He hosts a popular toy review channel on the site. The latest CBSN original, Kid Influencers, Few Rules, Big Money, looks inside the estimated $4.6 billion influencer business. It includes interviews with families of these young influencers.
It's a lot of work. It's a full-time job, but it's not really a job because they're having fun. Yay! My mom's here because we're shooting on the East Coast and she's from the East Coast. She comes along, but she's skeptical because it's all brand new, like it was for us.
Maybe this is my 4th or 5th shoot. It gives them a lot of great opportunities. I see them being able to relate to adults and experiencing things that I could never even imagine. So it's kind of a great thing in that respect. But I don't know the other side of it. I don't know how that's going to influence them as they get older.
I would say that I do share the concerns that my mom has, but not so. She's very dramatic.
They're little girls. I want them to stay like that.
Psychiatrist Dr. Sue Varma is here with the biggest issues for these social media stars and whether your kids should be following them online. Good morning. So there are the kids who are in the videos, and then there are the kids who are watching them. For the kids who are in the videos, are there psychological risks for parents putting them out there like that?
Children that are social media stars are contending with all of the social pressures of being children in a digital age combined with being a child star. And we know that child stars are more likely to have anxiety, depression, substance issues later on in life because they're dealing with their sense of self-esteem being linked to public approval, career success, right? And the hits and the likes, and there's an intoxication. There's almost like an addiction to it, and they don't have the coping skills to deal with failure and disappointment.
There are rules for kids who work on a film or TV set, but there aren't really rules for this, are there?
No, and it's really concerning because anytime you have a family business, look, the child in this case is the product, right?
Yes,
so
that's right.
When does it end? It's a 24/7 job, and I'm concerned about where do parents who have to gain financially from this, how do they set the rules? And I'm troubled by this because the intrusive nature, it's 24/7, and the parents that are supposed to be protecting them in this case are obviously oversharing sometimes.
Although, to be fair, many of the parents say, look, we're making a lot of money, but kids cost a lot of money, and this is going to college and everything else. So is that a good counterpoint?
No, I don't think so. I think that parents have to be the ones to protect their kids. And the problem is that right now, in a digital age, to achieve success, it is both endless and merciless. And where are we going to teach our kids the values, right? This is really promoting instant gratification at the expense, I think, of substance and depth.
And these kids don't have any other experience. This is all that they know because some of these kids are babies that are having to be posted online and probably get that validation from the likes and all of that. But what about the other kids who are watching these videos and idolizing these kids that look like their lives are perfect? What's the impact on them?
Yeah, so the kids, we have to make people realize that our sense of mastery and self-esteem has to come from a variety of things. Sports, leadership in the community, leadership in your schools. This is not the be-all and end-all. And I'm concerned when more kids want to be YouTubers as opposed to astronauts. And the fact that we are letting our kids have too much screen time. Kids, when they're spending time with other children, should not be on their screen. They should be outside playing. It is a form of bringing people together, but it's not the only form.
All right, Dr. Sue Varma, thanks so much for being with us this morning. You can watch the latest CBSN Originals documentary, Kid Influencers, Few Rules, Big Money, streaming now on cbsnews.com/influencers.